Okay, hello fitness people. So, I wanted to create a leg day because legs is definitely one of my better muscle groups. So I wanted to create this video, walk you guys through all the exercises I'm doing. And my legs have definitely gotten better throughout the years. As you can see, this is me back in high school. My legs were not very big at all. Look at those little guys, those little pale guys. Dang. Yeah. So, just with a lot of miserable leg days, they have slowly grown to what they are now. And I want to walk you through everything I do on a leg day. So, this is my first long video ever. My production value is approximately $8, not including the laptop. So, it's probably not going to turn out too well, but I'm trying my best and we're just going to see how it goes. So, it starts with leg extensions. This is a good way to warm up the knees, and also what it's called is pre-fatiguing. So I pre-fatigue my quads, get them super tired. So then when I go into my other movements like squats or split squats, the quads are already tired and I don't have to do as much weight and I'm getting the same amount of burn. With someone like me whose main goal is hypertrophy, it's all about time under tension. So I'm controlling the weight the entire time, squeezing at the top of the movement. And I think I did 4 sets here and a drop set because I love drop sets where I'm just going nice and slow, squeezing and pushing a little bit past failure. So that is the first movement. Now we are on to the best of the best exercise of all time. We got some squats. Okay, so I think barbell back squats makes hack squats and leg press look like sissy girls because I never get as sore with anything else as I do barbell back squats. So there's me right there. I got my heels elevated. It really helps me get lower, helps the squat feel smoother. And if you're watching me, I'm not going all the way to the top. I'm not locking out my knees when I get to the top. And this way I'm keeping tension on my quads and legs the entire time. See how I'm stopping right before I'm about to go straight with my legs. And so it turns, 3 seconds of tension that you would get on 1 rep into a set of 10 with constant tension the entire time. So it goes from 3 seconds of tension at a time to approximately 30. So here's me just contemplating life and why we do legs. And so I did those first 2 warm-up sets with a lighter weight, and this would be considered my first working set. So this is 225, and after 225, I lose track of all the weights because I don't really add them up in my head. But okay, so first working set, it's the same thing. I think I do like 10 or 12 here, and notice that my form looks the same exact way as it did when I was doing the lighter warm-up sets, where I'm keeping tension on the quads, not locking out, and going up and down like a little rabbit. Okay, there it is. Okay, so I'm moving up. Now this is my second working set, 2 plates and a 25 on each side. And the form looks the same, all about that time under tension. That is the golden rule if you're trying to build muscle. And probably the word you'll hear me say the most, time under tension and squeezes. Can't really squeeze on squats, but yeah. So we're doing here, and as you see, I stop there. So like when I really do get tired, I'll lock out for a sec, but then I go right back into it. Okay, and then while I'm changing the weights here, I just want to say my leg day, at least my quad day, has stayed basically the exact same for years now. I basically do the same movements and I've seen success. Like my legs have never gotten used to this leg day. So a lot of people think that you got to change your program every 6 weeks and overhaul it and try all new exercise and this and that. But honestly, we just want to find the exercise that work best for our body, that we've seen the best results, that we feel good doing, and stick with those and just try to move up in the weights. So my quad day has basically stayed the exact same with the 3 movements of leg extension, squat, and split squat. Yeah, so hey man, if you want to spice it up, you can totally spice it up, but I just love suffering doing squats. Okay, so here's my last working set. I have been a weakling as of recent, so I think I only got a couple of these. Like back in the day, no big deal. I think I hit 435 for 2 in college, which is a lot, but that was for class and I was taking a long rest period in between, where now I'm trying to build muscle. So trying to look good naked, that is the main goal. Or mostly clothed, somewhat clothed, slightly clothed at the beach. Yeah, so I take short rest periods, even when I'm doing squats, very, very short rest periods. And I want to say a minute to a minute and a half. And that's the best thing if you're trying to build muscle. You're fatiguing it, you're not giving it time to fully recover. But if you're trying to build strength, that's when you want to take those longer rests. Yeah, so now we got a drop set, which I love doing. So this first drop set, drop down to whatever weight this is, 185 or something. Take the pump cover off, let it breathe a little bit, always helps. Yeah, so first drop set here. And I think I just crank out 10 or 12 nice and quick. But yeah, legs is always a fun one. A lot of people skip legs, but it's so important to do it. It is the foundation to the house. Another reason is when we do heavy lifts, such as squats or deadlifts that involve a lot of muscle groups and a lot of weight, is when we get the greatest testosterone release. So just by hitting legs, let's say just by doing squats, my arms or my upper body is getting bigger because of the testosterone release, which is the biggest driver for muscle growth. So, and another thing is cardiovascular. So like if I'm doing a really, really hard leg day and I'm breathing heavy, it's going to improve my cardiovascular health, which will improve my other lifts. So like when I'm doing upper body, doing bicep curls will feel nice and easy after squatting 315 for however many. So yeah, so many reasons to do legs. But here's my final drop set where I'm just going nice and slow on the way down. See, I'm not locking out still. So I'm just maximizing that time under tension. So nice and slow on the way down. Look at that form, beautiful. Gosh, now I'm really feeling it. But yeah, squats is always fun. And I know once I get done with barbell back squats, the rest of my week cannot go any worse. Everything else is easier after doing this. Okay, so that was the second movement, second quad movement. Now we're on to split squats. And honestly, after watching video of me doing this, I'm doing it way too fast. But yeah, everyone knows Bulgarians. It's everyone's favorite exercise. But yeah, I'm going a little quick here. I think I do like 10 on each side. I think I may do 2 less with my right leg because my right leg is a little bit bigger. But yeah, I guess I would just slow down. I'm going way too fast here. But yeah, everyone knows how much Bulgarians suck, but they are really good. We can't always do movements with one or like with both arms at a time. It's good to do one leg at a time or unilateral because it'll even out some of the asymmetries we have. And it'll rely a lot on the stabilization of that one leg. So yeah, just cranking these out. I set the tripod up in the most discreet areas because I can't believe I'm finally that tripod person now, But we're doing it. So yeah, so this whole time I'm taking short rests, I'm cropping through it, but I think that's one of the number one mistakes a lot of people make in the gym is they take super, super long rest periods. You see these people sitting on the machine, scrolling on their phone for like 3 or 4 minutes, and I just think that is the number one mistake. It lets your muscle fully recover, which may be okay for strength, but if you're trying to build muscle, you want it to be tired. And it's too long of a rest. So I usually am right around a minute to a minute and a half on my rest periods, and this is what I do. I just pace, and since I was recording on the tripod the whole time, I was just pacing, maybe sipping the pre-workout, gazing around a little bit, and then I go right back into it. So I did a couple sets, and then I think I dropped down to a drop set with lighter weight, and I probably still go too fast here. It's a little bit better. Okay, so yeah, do that, hopping around, and not fully locking out to keep that tension on it. I'm gonna do both legs, and we're moving. Okay, shake it out, because I'm feeling it. I'm almost there though, other leg now. But yeah, hopefully this is going okay so far. I'm trying. It may suck. I hope I can look back in like 3 years and be like, wow, when I first started, I sucked. But hey, look at that, wiping it down. See that form? Nice clean swoops. That is a clean bench right there. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, now on to hamstrings. So I usually do all my quad movements at once because there's a thing called autogenic inhibition. So if I were to do a hamstring curl right after leg extensions, then I'd completely lose the pump from my quads because by flexing my hamstrings, the quads have to relax. So I like doing all the quads at once. now I am on the hands. So I do the glute bridge. So a lot of, I mean, especially guys don't do the glute bridge because look at the way it looks, you know? It's a little sus. Just make sure you don't make eye contact while you're doing it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so a lot of guys hate doing it, but if they were to do it, you would never go back. So love it. It's good for the hammies and glutes. I feel these a lot more than RDLs. And then I stand up and this dude started talking to me about how I'm a tripod person now, you know? And, you know, just had a quick conversation about it. And I was a little embarrassed, but it is what it is. I am getting through it. I never wanted to be that person. Never want to be that person that's like super vain, super into myself or whatever. And I just viewed it the wrong way. So if I view it as me helping people, then me making content and training online, then it's what I got to do. And here's a little clip from that right now. The perception, yeah. Okay, so speaking of perception, yes, this exercise is amazing. It's really amazing, and a lot of people are afraid to do it, but love doing it. It's usually this point of the leg day where I'm like, get me the heck out. But I do 4 sets here. I did work my way up, and then I'm dropping down to a drop set. And my hamstrings and glute exercises fluctuate a little bit more than my quad exercises. So if I don't do glute bridge, I will do RDLs or I'll do back extensions. It's just some way of doing a hip hinge. So it's basically a glute movement because that's what the glutes do, is they flex the hips. So I do 3 sets here and then I drop it down for a drop set. And I'm going down, and each time I am squeezing at the top, squeezing the hamstrings and glutes. All the girls know that this exercise rocks, you know, just trying to get the guys on the same wave. Yes. Okay. So this will be my second to last movement. And then, so I got the hip hinge. Now I'm just going to do, the next will be the knee hinge, which will be some sort of hamstring curl. So all the hamstring curls were taken and I had a meeting right after this. So I just had to make this work. And honestly, I love these. Like, our lying down hamstring curl at the gym that I work at is very uncomfortable. So if I can't really get on the seated and I don't feel like waiting, I'll do these, and I love them. And it's only 25 pounds right there, but if you go nice and slow, that's how you can make a light weight feel very heavy. And here's the money shot right here. Wanted to leave this in because look at those bad boys, those freaking bratwursts. You know, if the glute bridge wasn't enough, you got a second money shot right there. So yeah, just finishing off leg day with some hamstring curls like this. It's nice to finish a leg day just in a comfortable position where I'm just staring at the turf, just feeling successful, feeling good about myself, you know? So there is a normal leg day for Chris Motter. I hope that this video didn't suck too much. I hope there was enough humor for those people out there that need some laughs in their life. But yes, day 1 of recording videos. Oh, there's another money shot. Look at that. Beautiful. I left this in just so I could ramble at the end. But yeah, I'm really hoping I can look back in 3 years and look back at my first video, which is this one, and be like, what the hell were you doing, Christopher? Jeez. Yes, but everyone's got to start somewhere, right? And I'm not going to have the perfect setup, I didn't have a script for this. I was just making it up on the fly. But we all got to start somewhere. So this is day 1. I hope everyone can learn from this. Heck, you can even do the same thing. You know, I won't hunt you down. It's not plagiarism. But some of the key takeaways is not ego lifting. So it doesn't matter if it's a light weight as long as you're pushing yourself, going close to failure. I like sticking to the high rep range for muscle building. And just those short rest periods really make a huge difference. So muscle building, time under tension, short rests, high reps. And that is about it. Okay, day 1 video in the books. Let's see if I can get 15 views on YouTube. That will be the goal. Actually, no, let's make it 16. Okay, peace out, Girl Scouts.